Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Scrappy Adam. Welcome to another instalment of the 12 Days of Summer Scrap Lifts from Scrap Squad. We are on day 5, and today is a scrap lift of this layout by Brianna Lepper. Brianna is an amazing scrapbooker, and this is for the Simple Stories design team. So she's used a Simple Stories collection, of course, and a Simple Stories stencil. I am going to use a mix of Vicky Booting papers and just a mix of stash, really. Different bits and bobs. So she's got this sort of half and half going on, half pattern paper and then half stenciled, but only in the centre, and I really like that. So I'm kind of going to scrap lift pretty similar, and I'm going to use one photo with a frame. I like the way the photo is only sitting inside the frame rather than filling it. And then she's got lots of bits and bobs going on, which of course I love. So we'll see where we go. But the principle of this pattern paper and the stenciling, the photo and the frame, we are certainly going to take advantage of. We are as well still playing with the paper issues challenge for July, which is the Scrapbooking Olympics, and it's swimming today. So they challenge you to create a project using water, water photos, watercolours, etc. So I am taking this with my own inspiration, and I'm using wave paper. I'm not using well, I am using a water photo actually. There is water in the photo. So I think we've nailed that. That's as far as it goes. I've got some acrylic pieces that I've pulled out as well, which I'm going to try and use because I've not really used any for a while, and I still have quite a lot to use. I did de-stash quite a lot, but kept quite a lot. Now we need to make a decision on the frame. I've got a few different options. That cut apart card was going to be part of it, but I'm not sure now. So we've got these two frames from the Pink Paisley Atlas collection, which I do like, but they're a bit meh. We've got this one with some blue stars. We've got this one, which I love, Simple Stories. I just think it's the wrong colour, but we'll see when we're finished. We've got this Simple Stories one, which is from their vintage collection, which I'm leaning towards at the moment. And then we've got this acrylic one that says Captured. So we've got a few options, not sure which one we're going to use. I've got this photo which is in Wales on a cliff edge. Tom is literally on the cliff edge. I was terrified he was going to fall in, and he was taking photos of over there. So it's just a photo of Tom photographing, and there's loads of water obviously. So there is the photo, here is the paper, there is the stencil. I've got a blending brush and Distress Oxide in Candied Apple, Carved Pumpkin, Squeezed Lemonade. I think I'm only going to use the yellow and orange, but we'll see. And I've got some other bits to the side. So these are the 3 pattern papers that I'm going to use, and I've basically just cut them very roughly like that. I can't say they look like waves, but I did start with this wave paper, which is from Let's Wonder. In fact, all of the papers apart from this one are from Let's Wonder, which is of course Vicky B. And then here is the stencil I'm going to use. So it's an A4 stencil. Brianna has done it this way, so there's gaps either side. I love that, but I think I'm going to do it this way. So I think we're going to put this about there. Now I'm not, that's a bit, I don't know why all my paper's got marks. I hate it when pattern paper gets delivered and like the corners have been scrunched up. I know this isn't pattern paper. Okay, so I'm not one for, sticking it down and doing it properly, so we're not going to do that. So I'm going to start with the yellow, and then I'm going to try and blend a bit of the orange in, and we're going to put a bit of water on to get a bit of the distressed feel. And we're going to do it up to about here probably. So I'm going to sort of do half. So we're just going to blend up like so. And I am purposely putting more weight on it in the centre and lower, and then sort of releasing a bit of that pressure as we get closer to the top, just to give the impression of like sun rays, sunburst, whatever you want to call it. So nice and simple like so. So I've just gone round and done the yellow on all of that. Just finishing that off. And then I'm just going to use the same brush because I do wash them now. And I'm just going to put a little bit of orange at the bottom. And sort of spread that out a little bit. Get it over my hand as usual. And just try and sort of bring that around. I've moved the stencil so that's not ideal. So we'll just leave that there. So there is my stenciling. It's come out alright actually. I don't mind that. And then I'm just going to pop a little bit of splatters on that, I think. I was going to distress it, but I don't think I will. So we're just going to come in with some yellow gloss spray. Big blob there, but it's going to be covered, so it's fine. It's A-okay, fear not. I need to make sure that I don't do that when I don't want to do that. And then we're going to do a bit of Heidi Swapp Colour Shine in gold. Need to give that a good shake, it's all separated. There we go. So just a couple of them. So I'm going to let that dry for a minute and then we'll put our layout together. So that is the mixed media done. It's only subtle and that is exactly what I wanted. You can see it more sort of in real life, and this bit shouldn't be there. It won't be there in a minute. So now what I'm going to do is stick these together so that we create our waves. And what I'm going to do is sort of start from the bottom to the top and put them on like so. I may end up cutting a bit of this one because it might be too much, so to speak. So we're going to put this one on next. Let's pop that one about there. And then as we do this, I am also going to just fold these back just to create a little bit of dimension and texture going on. Don't want loads, just a little bit, just to create sort of that flow. There we go. Probably should have done this like as we did each one so that it was a bit easier, so I shall do it with this one. And if you rip a bit of it, it's fine. That's how you get your texture going. So you can see we've got some brilliant texture going on there now. It just adds to it, I think. Then we're going to add this one. That's going to come in about here, I would say. And again, add some texture to the edges of that one. I don't want to fold this one over too much because the reverse of it is purple. So obviously, it doesn't really go with the whole waves, but nevertheless, I do want some texture going on there. There we go. And then the final one, which went a bit wrong by the looks of it, but it's fine for what we're doing. And I'm going to put that about there. And then scrunch up, get your texture, get your dimension going on that one. There we go. Okay, so that is our waves. Lots of waviness going on. Just be rough with it. It's only paper, there we go. So that is now going to come, that's actually the right amount. So I'm going to put some adhesive on that, like so. And then let's stick this on to our background. There we go, so that is our background. I have covered more of the page than the scrap lift, but that's okay, that is what I wanted. And just look at all that texture. I love, love, love how that has come out. I just want to stick this bit down a little bit more. There we go. That is better. Now then, I have matted the photo 3 times, all on blue paper. And the photo is going to go down here, but we need to make the decision on the frame. So, let's sort out our frame dilemma. I've narrowed it down to these 3, because it gives us all the different sort of shades of blue, different sizes, and I think I'm going to use them all. So I think what we're going to do is sort of layer them in. So we're going to use this one from Pebbles Atlas collection first. Now this was an old collection before I started scrapbooking, but I've got it in digital form, so it's a printed one that. Then I think I'm going to pop this as the main one, and that's going to sort of go like that. So let me put some adhesive on here. So this frame is sort of going to go at a little bit of an angle, but I want to be able to see that it is a frame, hence the pieces poking out. And then atop of that, I'm going to put this acrylic one to highlight the photo, so sort of like this. So whilst the photo is at an angle, which is exactly what I wanted, the acrylic frame is sort of straightens it and sort of balances it for us. So when you're looking at it, it's not too wonky. So I'm going to put a bit there. So I've just used Nuvo glue there. Okay. So we're going to pop that there, and then this is going to come on there. So let me just make sure that is stuck down nicely. So that is our little sort of photo cluster. Loving that. And that is going to go there. I think what I will probably do is put a bit of foam in the middle bit here. So let me grab that. So that is now stuck down nicely, and we can move on to doing some of the fun embellishing. So what I'm thinking is we're just going to do a bit of stash diving. So for my title, I'm going to have Adventure in acrylic. Then I'm going to use these and put Photograph Adventure or Photo Adventure, Photographer's Adventures, something along those lines. That's going to go there, and then we're just going to tuck a few small embellishments. So for that, I have got one of my boxes of 12x12 stickers. So this is one of about 5 boxes of them, and it's just got all sorts of summer, travel, different things in. So we'll have a look through that. But then I've also pulled in a couple of new L Studio bits. We've got the Puffy geotags, the summer cardstock stickers, and Hello Vacation stickers. And then a couple of the Simple Stories Pack Your Bags embellishments. And I'm thinking this might be good. So we'll see what we want to use for embellishing. So I am going to get the title stuck down, and then I do have a few little bits and pieces to tuck in as well. So let's get some embellishment on this page, and I'm going to start with some of these acrylic pieces, and I'm just going to tuck a couple in, and then we'll see where we get to. I'm not going to overload this page with embellishments, if I'm honest. I love this page more than I thought I would. So I don't want to ram all the embellishments on. However, this is Adam, so there will be a few. Like, come on, we can't have none. This Nuvo, I think, is completely gone now. I thought it would be quite nice to have like a tab at the top of our photo. All the acrylic I'm using is also the same colour. I keep putting my hand on the mixed media, which still isn't dry. And I'm also going to add, yeah, this glue is completely gone now. I'm using every last drop of that. I'm going to put the sun in the middle of the sun. I love the way that looked. Doesn't it feel good when you fully use something? That is the Nuvo gone, and we've got our other one that's, what, 2/3 used, and then we've got 2 full ones. I think this one's blocked though, which is a little bit, we've got a little bit coming out. I don't want to squeeze too hard because last time I did that it went everywhere. So what I'm going to do is just put a bit of tape over the top of that for now. And then what I've done, let me show you the title. So we've got Tom's Welsh Photography Adventure, and then we're going to add that arrow to highlight that. That doesn't look as good on camera, but it does really shine through in real life. I love the way that's come together. Then I thought maybe an arrow up here sort of poking out from our waves. And then finally we've got this speech bubble that says, oh, whoa. So I'm going to pop that in somewhere. Maybe here. So we're not going to need an awful lot more embellishing, if I'm honest. So let's see. Just having a look at these El Studio. Don't think any of them are going to work actually. I am going to use a couple of these Geotag puffies. El Studio is so good, and they have some really good sales on their website. So I'm going to tuck a couple of these in and around our page. Just as little sort of sprinkles, if you like. So tuck a couple in. Maybe a yellow one at the top. And one more. Let's put one more dark blue one over here. Okay, loving them. And what I like about these is we've now got lots of dots, which are like enamel dots. Then we have got these. I don't think I'm going to use any of them either, so that's that. Moving on to the sticker sheet. I love this one that says C. So I'm going to pop that in here. And looking at the sticker book, which I have not opened yet. Just cut that open. There we go. I love the way this layout has come together. It's better than I imagined. So I am pleased with it. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. But I do hope you guys like my interpretation as well. And then I'm going to pop this onto the acrylic there. That needs a bit more adhesive going on there. There we go. Love that. And there was an Explore map. I think it's in here. Yes, there it is. But I don't think we need something that big now, which is okay. But I am going to add just a little floral piece down here and tuck the pink in because I don't want any pink. So we've got that there. And then, let's see. Here and there, I love that. Okay. So that is it for that. So I'm just going back to this sticker book. I don't know what else is in here. Journaling spots, tickets, little icons, that's what we need. I'm going to use one of the yellow mini flowers to stick over that pink bit. Yep. Then we've got a mini camera. Let's bring one of them in. Cameras just always work, don't they? That can go up there. And I think one more floral, just so that that one's not like completely on its own, and I'm going to stick that one there. And I think that's probably it. We could have a little wordy phrase here. What about happy day? Because it was a really happy day. I'm going to stick that down here like so. And I think that's it, guys. I think that is it. I hope you have enjoyed this layout as much as I love the result. I'm going to put one more heart sticker there, just because I love them. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed creating it. I love the end result. So much to look at, but it's not overcrowded, and we've got a lot of white space as well. Please remember, do check out Scrap Squad and Paper Issues. Give it a go, join in the fun, and have some scrappy fun. I will see you soon for day 6. Thank you so much for watching.